hello guys. Welcome to another video, and our topic for today is all about the continuity of a function at such a certain number. So parang ang point here is given a function, is the function continuous at such certain number? Tuloy-tuloy pa rin ba yung graph ng ating function at such certain number? Okay? Dito, sabi dito is, if a function is continuous at real number a, so given real number a, and the limit exists such that the limit of the function of x as x approaches a is equal to your f of a. If you know that the function is continuous, you can just simply plug in the value of a if it is continuous. Okay? The continuity of a function can be determined in two ways. So graphically, so by graphing the function, syempre pag graph mo yan, yung ginagawa natin na at x is equal to 1, what is the value of y? At x is equal to 2, what is the value of y? Then you graph it. Okay? Or algebraically, sinosolve natin to mathematically. So that's what we are going to do in our discussion. I-check natin ang continuity ng isang function at a certain number kay algebraically. Okay? So we define the continuity of a function at a certain number. It says here, class, that a function is said to be continuous at x is equal to a. Okay, this a is a real number. Okay? If all the following conditions are satisfied, dapat kompleto itong tatlo. Well satisfied itong tatlo para masabi mo na continuous yung function at x is equal to that certain value. Okay? Una, f of a is defined. So, isa-substitute mo yung a natin, yung real number natin doon sa function. B, the limit function of x exists as x approaches a. So, sir, paano pag dalawa yung function, yung mayroong tinatawag na left hand tsaka right hand? So, dapat parehas sila, class. So, ma-appreciate nyo yan mamaya sa examples natin. Pero by definition, that is the limit of the function of x as x approaches from the left-hand side of a should be equal to the limit of the function of x as x approaches, okay, from the right-hand side of a. And then yung number 3, class, is that itong dalawa, si 1 and 2, should be equal. Pag merong isa dito na hindi na satisfy, ibig sabihin, the function is not continuous at that certain value of x. Okay? At that a. So, for you to understand better, let's have this example. Ay, bakit may hello, hello, hello sabi dyan? We have to erase this. Okay, so example number 1. Tell whether the function is continuous at x is equal to 3. So ano yung function natin, class? So at x is equal to negative 3, at x equal to negative 3, class, no? So for example, given yan, so at x is equal to negative 1, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, at x is equal to negative 3, so meron tayong x is equal to 3, no? Yung function natin at x is equal to 3, class, is 2. Okay, so 1, 2, so meron tayong 2. And then, at x is equal to negative 3, so mamaya, yung left-hand side natin as x approaches yan, so ito yung magiging a negative natin mamaya. Diba? So that is, negative, yung function natin dyan is negative x plus 3. And then, yung a, if x is greater than 3 naman, x is equal to x minus 3. Okay. So, check natin yung tatlong conditions. A, first condition. Ano sabi doon? If is f of a defined? Diba? yung condition 1 natin is f of a defined. So f of a defined. Ang technique dito class sa letter A na condition is hanapin mo yung function wherein equal siya sa 3, yung may equal sign. So anong function doon? 2. Ibig sabihin is ang function natin class f of x is 2. Okay? And then i-substitute natin si 3, f of 3 is equal to 2. Meron siyang value, therefore the function is defined. Okay. Satisfied si condition number 1. Check natin class si condition number 2. Ano yung condition number 2 class? Thus, the limit function of x exists. Sabi niya. Okay? Ngayon, dalawa kasi ito. Meron tayong left, ay yung from left at saka si right. Ibig sabihin, it's a limit ni function from left hand as x approaches from left hand, no? So that is limit of the function ni negative x plus 3 as x approaches 3. Still pa rin naman, should be equal to the limit of yung greater than x minus 3 as x approaches 3. They should be equal to satisfy condition number 2. Okay. So substitute natin si 3. So negative 3 plus 3 equals 3 minus 3. So that is 0 equals 0. So they are equal. Ibig sabihin class, condition number 2, condition 2 is satisfied. And if it is satisfied, therefore, the limit exists. Okay? So, the limit of the function exists. Okay? And then, condition number 3 is that f of a should be equal to the limit of your f of x as x approaches a. So, ang technique na lang dito, class, is condition 1 equal to condition 2. Para ang point dito is, ang f of a natin is f of 3, that is 2. Okay? And ang yung f of x natin as x approaches a is 0. Are they equal? No, they are not equal. So, condition number 3 is not satisfied. Anong sabi natin? Dapat masatisfy niya lahat yung tatlong conditions para masabi natin na continuous siya. So, ibig sabihin dito, class, is condition 3, number 3 is not satisfied. And if it is not satisfied, therefore, okay, the function is not continuous at x is equal to 3. Okay? So, it's not continuous at x is equal to 3. Palitan ko yung ink ko. Itong orange. Okay. For you to, appreciate, so next example tayo, this one. Okay. Sample number 2. Tell whether the function is continuous at x is equal to 4. So, at x is equal to 4 naman tayo. So, first condition, anong gagawin? Is f of a defined. Diba? Is f of a defined. Anong function ang hahanapin natin dyan? Kung saan meron yung equal sign. So, ito. So, at x is equal to 4. So, ang f of x natin is equal to negative 2. Okay. Ngayon, isubstitute natin yung value ni x, which is equal to 4. So, f of 4, di ba sabi natin, constant naman yun, so wala kang papalitan. So, copy-paste still si negative 2. There's a value na nakuha. Undefined siya pag nakadivide siya sa 0. Diba? So, for example, 2 all over x sana yung function. Tapos, f of 0, naglagay also 0. O di magiging undefined yun. Pag undefined na agad yun, ibig sabihin discontinuous na siya at x is equal to 4. So, ibig sabihin dito class, x is equal to 4, the function is defined. Okay? So, it is Meron siyang value, di ba? It is defined. Okay. Letter B. Meron tayong dalawa dyan na ipoprove. So, limit ni negative muna. Negative the square root of 4 plus 4. I know, it's not 4. I-delete natin yun. Okay. Draw. Okay, that is x minus 4 square. Okay. Limit of negative the square root of 4 plus the quantity x minus 4 squared as x approaches 4 should be equal to the limit of x minus 6 all over x minus 3 as x approaches 4. Okay, itong right. They should be equal. Okay? So, tignan natin. Substitute natin si 4. So, that is 4 plus 4 minus 4 squared is equal to x minus 4 all over, I know, that is 4 minus 6 should be. Draw. Okay, 4 minus 6 all over 4 minus 3. So that is, to magiging 0 to. 0 square is 0. So square root of 4, that is 2. So that is negative 2 equals 4 minus 6 is negative 2. 4 minus 3 is positive 1, negative 2. So that is negative 2 equals negative 2. Therefore, the limit, okay, of the function exists. Okay, the limit is existing. Okay, the limit of the function exists. Okay, as x approaches 4. And then, yung letter C natin, yung third condition natin is that f of a should be equal to the limit of the function as x approaches yung certain value natin, which is 2. 4. Okay? O, ano yung f of 4 natin? That is, yung f of 4 natin, that is equal to negative 2. Should be equal daw the limit of function as x approaches 4, that is negative 2. So since the three conditions are satisfied, equal sila class, negative 2 and negative 2. The three conditions are satisfied. Ibig sabihin nito class that the function, okay, given this function, no, itong buo class, negative square root of 4 at square, negative 2, x minus 6 all over x minus 3. The function is continuous, okay, at x is equal to 4. Okay? More examples in the next video. So, stop ko muna dito.